What's up, world? It's your boy Yohanan, and we back with another banger, back with another episode, back with another topic. When y'all thought it wasn't gonna be another one, let's motherfucking go. We back by popular demand and request, and we ain't going nowhere. My God, let's go. We here under this beautiful full moon. It's a beautiful full moon. You can see the North Star beautifully too, and it's a nice, chilly, rainy night. You know what I'm saying? So it's a great night for me to put up one of these bangers on y'all niggas. Excuse my language. But yeah. So tonight, I kind of wanted to speak on the way we believe society should be ran and the way we follow society, I ain't gonna make it a long video, I promise you. But these are just my hot thoughts. I'm sitting up here smoking in the parking lot and just thinking. And I'm like, damn, the way we live in society is fucked up. It's what Europeans want. It's how Europeans seen society should be ran, or that they thought the way they thought it should be ran, right? And then it kept people enslaved, not just black, not just minorities, people in general. With instead of learning who you are as a human and as a entity and as a entity on this earth, we're gonna train you to be a teacher or to be a doctor, or we're gonna train you to be a construction worker. We're gonna train you to work at Wiener Schnitzel. We're gonna strip your life away so you can be on dope. We're gonna, indoctrinate you to be in society. You know what I mean? And that's all society is. And then I got to thinking like, well, that's normal, right? No, it's not normal, because that is indoctrination over hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, thousands of years it may go back. You know what I'm saying? To the Roman Empire. You dig what I'm saying? So then I got to thinking like, this mass indoctrination around the world is the same thing as niggas in the hood. You know what I mean? Take for instance, let's not even say Crips and Bloods. Let's just say Crips. When you grow up in this neighborhood, right, you learn and you are taught, let's just say we rolling 60 Crips, right? Now, when you cross that highway, a 2-minute walk right there, that might be Avalon Block Crips. We don't like them. We beefing with them. But these over here, these Hoover Crips, but we love them, right? So that kid grow up like, okay, I fuck with them Avalon Crips, but fuck these ones over here. You know what I mean? Because he indoctrinated. He indoctrinated that. He indoctrinated to, gang banging, toting a gun, robbing niggas, because that's what he was brought up around. That's what he was trained to do. That's what he learned to do. I'm not saying all black people. I'm not saying all black people in the hood do this. But what I'm saying is that mentality was just indoctrinated into the mindset of black people, of impoverished black people. And the same thing happens on a major scale. You know what I'm saying? They indoctrinate us with school. They indoctrinate us with all these big, fancy, wise words. They indoctrinate us with work. You know what I'm saying? And then they make it where you can't even read the stars anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, they put so many satellites up there that shine bright. Some shine way brighter than stars, and we'll never know if it's a satellite unless you got God on your side and he gonna show you the right. But you know what I mean? They do so much, and I'm not saying they doing it to alter God, and I'm not doing it to say I'm not saying this, they doing it to alter our mind away from God and what God created originally in his existence. You know what I'm saying? But what I am saying is that we don't fight a fleshly battle. Our battle is in a spirit realm. So when these things do take place, when these people create these satellites, these great scientific satellites, and put them in the sky, that is a victory for the devil, or whatever you want to call them, the negative energy, the lesser power, the lesser entity, whatever you call him. That is a victory for him, because now God's kids, it's going to be harder for them to read the stars. It's going to be harder for them to follow the path that God set on this earth for them to follow, because some people paths is embedded in those stars. You know what I mean? It's not, some people paths is embedded in those stars, and they have to follow those stars, and that's their journey. You dig what I'm saying? And for other people, that is just a, figuratively speaking. You know what I mean? But for most people, it's literal, and for some people, it's literal. And they doing all this. It's not like they trying to fuck up our heads, and some of them might be, but it's a spiritual battle going on, man. It is a spiritual battle going on that's much deeper than we think. This spiritual battle is so deep that it creeps inside every religion. You know what I'm saying? It creeps in any religion that speaks positivity and speaks truth and speaks opening your pineal. This energy creeps and it distorts the message. It dilutes the message. It manipulates it. It makes it so confusing. And it's sad that a lot of people don't have the frequency. A lot of people don't have the frequency to exist in their own realm. Their frequency needs to be tuned by society, because we are such a society ruled world that nature and naturality really doesn't exist. It's almost like nature and reality is almost like another realm. You know what I'm saying? When you see somebody or hear about somebody naturally living, it's almost like they exist on a separate plane than us. You know what I mean? We look at them, think of them, talk about them differently. You know what I'm saying? And the sad part is, most people give them praise, like, oh, congratulations, man, I wish I can do. You wish you can do. You're supposed to be doing that. How do you wish you should be doing that when that's what we were born and created to do? You know what I'm saying? And that's what baffles me. But that we're just in a society-driven world. Everyone wants the comfort of a society because it's a easy world. It's easy, everything right there. Excuse me. Shit. Weed so good it's making me fart and cough at the same time. Sheesh. But yeah, everything is comfortable. I got Wiener Schnitzel right here in front of me. I have I can't remember the name, not a Starbucks. But yeah, something right here. I got Western Union right here. I got a corner store right here. Tattoo shop right here. Society is just so convenient. I don't have to make liquor. I don't gotta go out and pick fruits and let them dry and get old and mold and wait for them to ferment and all this shit to drink and feel a nice buzz. You know what I'm saying? I can go right inside the corner store. Let me get a 40. Let me get that double shot of 99. You know what I mean? Like, it's that convenient. And everyone loves an easy life. But then we complain, life's so hard because we got to work, right? Because people get sick and die, right? When those are the only two things we were promised from the beginning of the world. We was gonna work and we was gonna fucking die. We gonna get old, wither, and get sick. We weren't promised a house. We weren't promised no gold chains. We wasn't promised no corner stores. We wasn't promised none of this society-driven shit, bro. We was promised death, and we were promised life. And man, we make it so difficult when it could be so easy. It could be so easy, but the system don't want a naturally driven community, because look what they was doing back in the day with Africa. Look what they was doing back in the day in India. Look what they was doing back in the day in China. Look what they was doing back in the day in the Americas, South America, this America, North America. You know what I'm saying? They were contacting the God. They were taught their gods. However they looked at them and visualized them. They have done monumental things that we still study to this day throughout, man. And it's way back thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago. Their science was, put it like this. If their science would have got erased with their societies, modern science would have a lot of catching up to do. We probably wouldn't, man, we would be so lost and so fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? But we just look at it like, oh, you know, we gotta erase it, because what if it's a group of 100 people, or hide it? They can't erase. You can't erase the truth. You can't erase history. But what if 100 people decide to live naturally and get in tune with Mother Nature and the higher source, and they start hearing the truth? You know, we gotta keep them. We got to keep the Christians and the Muslims and the Buddhists in line. We got to keep them with the comforts of money. We got to keep them with the comforts of a nice job. We got to keep them with the comforts of a home and a nice car, you know, and getting love in the community. We gotta, and getting love from the politicians, and getting love from the police, and getting love from the governments. We have to keep them in our hands, because if they get the knowledge and the understanding that these books tell them that they have, and that they are able to get in tune, what if they tune their frequency to the right source? Then we wouldn't need a government. We would create what they call a cult, and it would be so big off of natural life. I'm talking, imagine a group of 100 people building a pyramid with no modern technology in a span of 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if a group of 100 people just get in tune with reality, and get in tune with the core of the earth. You dig what I'm saying? And get in tune with the motion of the trees. Get in tune with the vibration of the ocean. And then build a pyramid, or build stone fortresses like they did in Africa, or, you know what I mean, or build great mental intellects and science and everything like they did in China and all these other countries abroad. You know what I'm saying? These ancient countries. Imagine if people did that. But I said it ain't gonna be a long video. I'm already 14 minutes in, and I can keep going on this. Welcome to the fucking Mind of Ye. We just scraping the surface, man. I'm trying to get a live service. I'm trying to go live on YouTube so I can have feedback, and we can have a conversation. I don't like just sitting here talking to the camera. It ain't cool. It ain't what I'm about. I want to have feedback. I smoke a blunt, you know, sip my little drink, whatever, and we go back and forth. The mind of Ye and the mind of the world, you know what I mean? Because everybody's not right and everybody's not wrong. And sometimes you may be right and I may be right. And sometimes we both just stupid, wrong lovers with our own opinion, and that's just okay. You know what I'm saying? That's okay. But like I say, man, we got to run this channel up, man. I want to have these one-on-one conversations with the world. You feel what I'm saying? Get at me, your honey.